I'll be back when the construction's over.
The community for so long. I mean, it's going to be hard. He is not an easily replaceable teacher or human being. But Africa is going to chew him up and spit him out. This is Africa.
Look out for that elephant, Bennett.
Well, I mean, it's definitely bittersweet. I'm excited for him and his family to, be moving on and pursuing their dreams and goals. That's something, living abroad has been something that's been a part of their lives and something they've wanted to do for a very long time. So I can understand, but it's also very sad. But I think what I'm trying to focus on and reflect on is that Mr. Bennett he's the real deal. When you see a teacher that has as much passion as he does for his profession, for his subject area, when you see a teacher going out of their way to make extra phone calls or meetings with students to make sure they're okay and remain on track, and even students that you think sometimes, you've given 10 chances, like Mr. Bennett is always there with that 11th chance. And you know what? He's kind of like our 12th man. I mean, he really kind of is. Like, he's very innovative. He comes with the ideas. It's like when we think things are just over and they're not going to work out, he's the one that is like, hey guys, like, no, let's go for it. Let's push one more time. And even today, like, he's teaching, and I mean, it's like, he's out the door in 3 hours and he's like, okay, we got to get this one last essay in or whatever. So I think people like that are very rare. They're very rare. When you see kids flooding their class on the last day, I saw one of our former students yesterday, and I told him, Mr. Bennett's last day is tomorrow, and he was here this morning at 7 a.m. just to say goodbye to Mr. Bennett. And I think that speaks to someone's character and his integrity, and you can't put a price on relationships and how people feel about you. And I think that we've done or tried to do a good job of telling Mr. Bennett how much he means to us, and I think the kids have done the same. But I seeing what happened today with the juniors and the seniors and how they have just flooded him with love, and just, the room was packed, you couldn't even get in. I was like, are we charging admission? That's how you know, like, who you are, and that you've made it. You've made a difference in someone's life. And I'll tell anyone, education we're here to plant seeds, and sometimes we see them grow, and sometimes, we don't. It may be another 30 years before it really clicks in with a student what we're trying to do. But today I saw it. I saw every single one of those kids through Mr. Bennett's eyes, and it was beautiful. It was glorious. It just reminds me of why we're here and why we do what we do. And so, yeah, I think when other kids grow up and they reflect, and everyone's like, who was your favorite teacher? And, you sign up for a new password and you got to write who's your favorite teacher. It's going to be Scott Bennett. And he's one of my favorite teachers. I feel like I've learned so much from him, and it's just been amazing. I could go on and on, but yeah, he's definitely going to be missed. He'll go in history with Hillsborough High School. He'll be like a gene litterer. Can't replace him. So, love you, Mr. Bennett.
I'm going to miss you and your leadership at the school, and I just want you to know that you are the Blue Ribbon Teacher, Hillsborough High School, World Teacher of the Year for Infinity. No matter what all those competitions say, you are the best. Have a great time in South Africa.
We're gonna miss Mr. Bennett a ton, for sure. I'm gonna miss him a ton because we work together on so many different things, and I think we share a lot of the same perspectives on what makes a school a good place and a program, a good program, and I've learned so much from being his colleague, and it's gonna be a bummer. I think we share a lot of the same perspectives on what makes a school a good place and a program a good program, and I've learned so much from being his colleague, and it's gonna be a bummer.